After years of discussions and planning with Damascus County, Damascus Land has finally reached an agreement for the construction of an incredible amusement park. The land will be easily accessible from the downtown area and will connect several areas of the city. The plan also includes some investments in the infrastructure in the area, alongside with some stations and the maintenance of the tram line that will run across the area. Welcome back to Damascus County in Cities Skylines. And today is the day that we are working on our amusement park, and I'm quite happy about that because there are some ideas that I want to try out and see if we can put that to good use. But first, I will show you where that will happen. So we've spoke about this before, and you know that this area around here would be mostly focused on the amusement park. And I do want to keep and make sure that that happens. But I think that we might change a few things here along the way. Just because, well, I do think it makes sense, at least in my head, what I'm thinking. So you might not agree, or you might agree with what I think, but that is the goal for the comment section or for our Discord server. Your feedback is always appreciated, and sometimes we do change things even after we build that. So if you have anything to say, please let me know. And some of the options that we have for the tram line is to go up to the end here and stop it over there. The other option is to actually bring this across and connect these over this area. I'm not completely sure yet what is the best way to do that. Yes, we still need more jobs. As you can see, we need more people. So there will be some investment in residential buildings over here. And I think the city is looking fantastic, at least downtown. So maybe what I will do, and that is one of the things that I'll try out in here. I'll see where our public transportation is and where we can connect all of that. Then I will extend this line. I do want to use the views that we have in here to explore the views that we can get from our amusement park. And I'll do that as much as I can. I'll also use some unique buildings along this area, just to bring more, I was about to say respect, but attractiveness to this area. That's probably the game word that I should use. And then with the residential area, we might start building on these sides and bringing those to place together, and then finally starting the connection with the downtown over here as well. So that's the goal for today. And as I mentioned, the name of this place will be, I'll start with that, and that'll be Damascus Land. No connection with Disneyland or anything like that. So this will be the main goal for this episode. Obviously, I want to get this up to 5 stars. We are starting from 0, so we don't have anything unlocked yet, and that's where we start today's episode. So I'll do this. I will do in a little bit of a faster speed, but I'll try to show the most important moments, and at the end I'll come back and give you a full overview of what we've built and why, and the decisions that I made along the way. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. just like that, we are back. And oh, that was an awesome build, and I'm quite happy with that. Although the lag in this area was laggy because of all of this area that we had in here, and now it's kind of worse. So I think the number of trees plus props and details that we've added in here has been, well, made things a little bit more complex, because like we've added quite a lot of props around the place, and over there, over here, some flowers, trees, and signs and decals everywhere. So it's good. I'm pretty happy with how this is, and I love that I managed to fit this clock in here, because as you know, this is probably one of my favorite assets in Cities Skylines, and I really like the look of this clock and how this brings everything into, I don't know, it gets everything in place in there. So looking from this side is a lot less laggy, so let's keep this way. This is the main entrance. So just so, how many times I'll say so, but let's go from here. When we get into the place, we get the city arch, which is a attraction, like it's a unique building. As you can see, get some tourists in here, and they will visit over there. And then we have this other building to welcome people in this area, although I haven't touched this yet, but we will detail around this other area on this side of the highway a little bit later. I just noticed that someone just decided to get out of the car right there, which is like not the right place for that. I put a time traffic light in here. This gets extremely busy, and everyone almost everyone, I think 90% of the cars in this road turning right in here, they are taking the highway and they are going out of the city. So it's everyone coming to visit this whole area in here. But crossing the bridge, what do we have in here? We have the festival area on this side, and currently we have Lily LaRue, or is it Nestor? It's 14th of 11. So yeah, the next one will be Nestor actually to play. They are becoming a little bit more popular, and when they do, this will level up. That's why I'm keeping campaign and premium studio all on, so they get a little bit faster and we get more money faster as well. At the moment, we are spending a lot of money over there and not getting like enough in ticket sales. So I want to turn one or either of those off as soon as possible. But let's wait, then get popular, and this will be sorted. We also have the fan zone, which is connected to the events area. It's basically allow more people to come in and watch, but they will watch on the big screen over there. So that is quite nice. And at the moment we have a capacity of 300 in here. On this side we have the ziggurat garden, and I love that the back of this is just on the train and metro tracks in there. I think this is quite nice. Can you imagine getting out of the tunnel in the metro and seeing that building, or on the train coming through here, and you have all of this happening in this area? That's just so good. Ooh, and it's burning. Hopefully we have like a helicopter coming in here very soon. We don't have the helicopters in here, yeah, so they should go there and sort that out. And we also have this unique building, which is the floating gardens. This has to be connected to a road, so that's why some of these areas have some roads going inside. Just make sure that these buildings are connected to those roads. But everything in here, with the exception of the clock tower, which is also connected to the road in here, everything is actually, oh, there we go, our helicopter is coming. But everything is inside the park. I thought nice to keep this structure over here. So the road we're finishing here, there is a turnaround for the trams around this place and a stop over there at Garland Street, which I might change this to, how do you call it? If we're calling Damascus lands, I'll call it D-Land Avenue. And this one would be Damascus Lands, just because it's the entrance. And you do have actually 3 entrances on this road, actually 4 if you count this one. So there is plenty of areas where people can come in and enjoy this area, really. There is another entrance in here, another one over there. Reasons why is because we have, well, we do have the festival area in here. We have these buildings which are attractions. People might go out to see that. And we have metro that goes through here, goes through there, and connects in the downtown as well. In terms of buildings, like there is quite a lot of attractions in here. If you look at this, we have entertainment value of 4,747. I'm pretty sure there wasn't thought, but it's pretty close there. Lots of visitors in there as well. Some policies, the main park, we celebrate with fireworks, we have night tours, and even more fun, which actually gives a bonus for amusement parks. So plenty of people walking here. We have the Ferris wheel, we have some carousels, we have a lot of these game booths all around the place. And one of my main complaints when I go to an amusement park is the lack of, or rather the queue for the bumper cars. And so now we have 6. One is a little bit burnt, but they'll fix that soon enough. And then we have 3 on this side, 3 on that side, and basically to cross, or they cross over the road in here, or they go around in there, and that is a connection. We have 1 of the roller coaster, we have 2 of the pendulum rides, 1 on this side, another one over there, and 1 of the, what's it called? Drop tower rides as well. Now, plenty of rotating teacups, carousels. We have more carousels in here. As I mentioned, game booths everywhere. Just 1 of the House of Horrors, and I thought that would be cool to be just next to the river over there. And plenty of cafes, souvenir shops, and let me find one, and restrooms. There we go. And a lot of detailing all over the place. So you notice some fence in some areas, especially by the road in here, flowers on these. I love this tram, by the way. Look at this. Just want to get it, like a really nice shot of this. Or maybe I want this to get into the frame like quite nicely. I want to take a screenshot of that because I think this looks pretty cool. So there we go. Love these trams. If you want, the name is Ride Rapid Transport. It's in the Steam workshop. And they look awesome when they go around here. So I'm in love with this amusement park. I think it's one of the nicest one we ever had. And yeah, I like the sheer size of that and how this fits with all this area. We have the university in here. We have the amusement park in there. I still have to take some of the area for the amusement park because this is going all the way over here. We have to stop around here. And yeah, not just that. So now we have all of these connected to this big area in here. So there is still space to grow. And obviously over this area, and around here, I want to have another connection between both sides. Otherwise, like I notice that sometimes will stop in here, although they shouldn't stop over there at all. I'll fix that up off camera, but I want another way to connect. We have this tunnel going through here, connecting over there, which helps, but we need more, and I'm potentially thinking like somewhere around here, and that'll be pretty good. Now, this is all about our build. Let's show what we have in terms of public transportation. So, starting with the tram. Tram depot is all the way over here. I thought it would be a good idea to finish the roads in here and get like a way for them to go out. If you are on my Discord server, I posted a few screenshots from this area in there. But the line is actually, this is their turnaround, so they can, I can shorten the line a little bit. But we have stops in here, which is basically where we have the main connections, and another one over here. And then the next stop will be just over here. So we have these buildings, and then we start like in the festival area, and another one at the entrance for the amusement park. Now, this is all connected with metro as well. So we've extended this metro line that goes through here. I believe I'll add another stop around this area when we build this up, but right now we don't have anything there, so no need for that. And I've also changed this for a 2-line platform in there. So now this is connecting to this one, that connects to this one, and connects to that one. So before we had, this wasn't connected at all, and we didn't have this option here. So now we have this extra connection. Plenty of public transportation. They are using these quite a lot. Let's take a look at our tram. If you look at this, say quite a lot, we're losing money in there. But as you can see, there are quite a few people using these. Could reduce one tram, but usually they start getting bored and then it's not good. So I'm keeping the same amount in there. No need to have more, although budget-wise it tells me that I should have, maybe we should have one more so we don't lose like people in here. And maybe we get one more only. You know what? I'll keep it. When we get more people, we'll get that. In terms of metro, we are making a lot of money. So one of the new lines, as you can see, is all working well. We're making money. This is one of the other lines that we extended. Sometimes it makes more money, sometimes it makes less, depending on the festival as well. And yeah, I think that was basically that. I really like how this is turning and how this is now connecting all the downtown, and this is like, this area is finished. So I'm really happy about that. But this is all that we have for today. I really hope you've been enjoying this series and these episodes. Please let me know in the comments if you have any other ideas or what you want to see in the future. I'm really keen to hear your thoughts, and one of the next things that we'll do is work in the airport, so keep an eye on that. Now I'm just not sure if it's going to be in the next episode or the one after that. And just before we go, one last thing. Although I've added all these residential in here, so basically we have 15,000 people in here now. We still have 76,000 jobs available. We need more people, like we need more and more. It seems like it's never enough. And we are using realistic population as well, as you know. In each of these buildings, like we have quite a lot of people living in there. So it's been interesting, but city's growing, we're getting there. I've also in this area added a high capacity elementary school, which is almost full. We have a hospital in there, and I want to change the ambulance on this one. I want the Transit to ambulance. There we go. And yeah, this area is quite densely populated and quite, although like you can see that there isn't much traffic other than some cars waiting here. As we don't have much traffic in here, what I will do, I will just remove this just to make them flow a little bit faster. They will figure themselves out and this will just move without them like stopping on a queue over there. I think this makes a little bit more sense. We need to add some crossings over here. I haven't done that yet. I'll do that later. But for today, that'll be all. So again, thanks a lot for all your comments, suggestions, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.